That's not a good sign. There we go. Howdy, everyone. We're back. Kind of. I still got to set up one or two more things. But we're like 90% there. You can hear the music playing because I didn't bring in the damn speaker. There has to be a simpler way to set everything up, but for now, this will do. Come on. Huh. All right. So, I'm just finishing off my coffee. And I'll probably move the speaker around a bit. What if I'm the cause? Won't be the first time. Right. So, we are going to be what's so weird is that it's not responding to the pause. Yeah. Weird, huh? All right. So, exercise, 1 hour at least. Push it from there. Power also needs to go onto the left. We had that problem before. All right. No preamble. You know what's what. This is the first one I've done since back from Dublin. And reset everything. Yeah. How are you? Literally just started. So how's the audio? Can you hear the music? Can you hear me? Bite coffee. The smartest coffee. Water. Thank you. I need the feedback early on, so I don't sound too much like a jackass. So this is our first one since coming back from Dublin, and I would have gone fairly soon, but I got sick. I got very sick. Travel sickness is a bitch. Took some flu stuff. Thank you. I've just started. My diet and exercise is not being one-to-one. My dieting has been going amazing. That's all that you need to lose weight. Exercise, you need to do the exact opposite. You need to really pump that up to get a good tone. And I let myself go over the trip, as you tend to do on holidays. It wasn't a holiday, but it was an extended 3-day trip. Had to get sick. I just got sick from a travel bug. I probably picked it up on the train back. Tends to happen. Just a big old cold and flu. I still have a bit of a tickle in my throat. That's about it. Now today we are going to be on for a minimum of an hour, getting our beloved 10 miles in. Shouldn't take that long at all. We can get 10 miles in, I'll be happy. Now, on top of that, after an hour, I don't know, because I'm a little bit out of practice. I've been doing 20 here, half an hour there, 15 minutes here. I don't know how much more than an hour we can do as I'm getting back into the swing of things, or the pedal of things. Oh yeah. Had a lot of fun in Dublin. Had an absolute blast in Dublin. But I'm absolutely skint. And I'm also totally, utterly no, that's really it. I was just sick and broke. Dublin is not cheap. How old am I? I was born in 88. Do the math. I'm too old to do math. I know my birthday's I was going to say next month. It's in January. I'll be 38 then. I think I'll be 38. There comes a weird point where you just stop caring as much. Boy, you said, who old are you? I don't know who old am I. Who old are any of us? If you like the music throughout the stream, you'll find it in the description of the stream. And all the previous ones too. Dublin. Why do you type weird? No, I live in Leitrim. From Dublin. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah. I'm a Dublin scumbag. Well, scumbag adjacent. Come on, we're almost at our first mile. 4, 5, 6, 7. In Leitrim for Christ. Longer than I care to admit. But when Dublin prices keep on rising. First mile. I'm Irish too. Most people who watch me when I do these tend to be Irish. My normal audience is American. But when I do this, it tends to be Irish. Yeah, I'm a blow-in, as a lot of the locals say. I'd rather call myself a Dolce, thank you very much. How are you lads? Starry. Just here. Burning off me decadence and me sloth. I say that while finishing off the last drams of me coffee. Steroids are quite allowed, because no money's on the line. God. If I took steroids, I'd probably end up as one of those guys who would just be like, get really fat from them and sterile. They'd just go wrong with me. I'd have a heart attack and struck dead. Now, I normally have my coffee beforehand, but I mean, this is going to be a lesser one this day. Yeah, I was in when I was up in Dublin. Where did I go? I went to Penny's, picked up a few basics, as you do. Got me haircut. Lack thereof. I'm actually coming close to getting dewy then. Um, I went to the cedar tree up there by the Molly Malone statue. Took me long enough. Only passed by it since the day it fucking opened. Oh. Whenever he moves back and forth, you might hear a little click from the music. The Wi-Fi on this is long, but it's not very good. So yeah, what else did I do? Went to Nelly's. Haven't gone to Nelly's in, Jesus, might have been like 19, 20 when I was in Nelly's last. Didn't go to Fibbers. I tend to go to Fibbers a lot when I'm in Dublin. I didn't do that this time around. Went to Weatherspoons, of course, money. Then just grabbed the train back, hung out with a friend in Carrick-on-Shannon, grabbed the bus up here in the morning. Boom. You have 3 likes, what's good? Thank you. Yeah, like I said, I was going to do this a lot sooner, getting back into the groove of it. But I did keep up a little bit of it. I walked everywhere in Dublin. I know a lot of people just immediately hop on the Lewis. But unless I have to get to Houston Station super fast, or it's beyond bucketing, hell no. I even went into the Flowing Tide. Glad to see that hasn't changed one iota. I used to spend so many nights waiting for the bus in the Flowing Tide. Hell of a pub. Always packed, except for around about, I'd say 1 or 2 in the afternoon. I remember one time I spent 2 hours there with the barman, another random guy, and we were just looking at, I think it was Countdown. No, it was The Chase on the telly. And we were just trying to guess the questions. Very lazy way of spending somebody's money. Don't worry, folks, it wasn't my money. It was my beer. I'm off to Belfast at the end of the month. So I'll be swinging around Dublin again. I have to go. I've subbed and said light. Alright, take care, man. Appreciate it. You'll be seeing at least 2 to 3 of these a week again, and that includes December. I've also got a Christmas stream lined up that isn't workout adjacent, but leading up to it might be. I mean, I'm not going to be showing up completely smashed on whiskey doing this. But you ever seen a man exercise for 2 hours straight? Wearing a Santa hat? I'm not going to do that. That sounds like a nightmare. My head sweats enough as it is. We're at 2 miles and 2 miles, 0.12. We have burned off. We're only 10 minutes in. Actually, 11 minutes. That's perfect by me. We're keeping a low speed of 12 to 14 miles per hour. That's not great. We can do better than that. As always, I want to get that 10 miles in the hour. I also did calculation from where I am in Leitrim Village up to the border, because I say this sometimes on stream, that I'm probably halfway or at the border now. It's 42 kilometers to the border, right? So like 20 something miles. So about 2 hours. Whatever he's cooking smells nice. If you haven't already, join the Discord, and I'll start posting up the, from tomorrow onwards, I'll post back up the scheduling again. If I'm really smart, I do this when I wake up, first thing in the morning. Get it out of the way. I feel good about myself. Which is important, because after a trip, you tend to feel a little groggy. I didn't eat that much. I ate a little bit in the cedar tree. I didn't snack or anything. I had like I don't remember what I had for breakfast. I think I just had like some chicken fillets. Like some spicy chicken fillets up there at the petrol station. It's for the damn protein. Bit of coffee. Oh. And I think I might also toss up a new Discord channel where you guys suggest what I can do for the background, what I can do to make these streams more interesting. Because otherwise it's just me interacting with the chat, which is cool. But I could do something else. Like, we got music now, decent enough lighting. I can change the background in the settings here, though I will be clipping in now. It's not ideal. Nothing terrible with it, but you know. It's hype. I'm close to 3 miles now. Hello, Mr. Sweat. About time you showed up proper. Oh, I forgot to put the damn music into the pin it into the chat. But if you scroll down, you'll see the playlist. It's the same one as prior. Music to pump iron with. Yeah. On 3. And at the very least, my diet hasn't changed much. Even when I was hanging out with my friends, I didn't eat much of anything. I think I actually can't remember what I ate. God damn it. That's how drunk we were. I am not prepped for drinking anymore. At least not on that level. I was smashed for about 3 days straight. At the end of it, I was not having fun. So I stopped. Now I can't really do that no more. No more, no more. Linear time, baby. Catches up with all of us. Plus, you know, if you don't drink every week like I used to. Even for Christmas, I plan to get a few drinks down me on stream. But that's it. Like, I'm going to buy one drink. I'm going to buy like a bottle of something strong. And that's all I'll need. I'll probably not even finish it if I don't get a good mixer with it. You're old, you're a bum, you're old. You know, it's true on both fronts. I'm also good looking and very well informed on the finer parts of Hearts of Iron foreplay. See what I did there? I have been a bum though, I have been homeless. That's not fun. I wouldn't recommend it. Unless you can get yourself a van, then you become a traveller. Or these people will start conflating you with the travellers. Which isn't so bad. But you gotta embrace that life. Teach your 9-year-old to smoke cigarettes and try to steal people's fucking hubcaps. That's a terrible stereotype. It's so not true. Will say, you used to always get them up in Dublin. They'd knock at the door and they'd ask, if you had a skip, can we take the contents of the skip out of it? And there was no reason for us to say no, but we always said no, because we didn't trust it. Especially because there was no need. What's the point of us spending 200, 300, 400, 500 quid, 800 quid on a skip? Having it all full up of random trash. And then someone coming up and taking it off us. Oh, and getting charged too, like they asked for 20 quid. Or the gutters. Oh God, the gutter scheme was awful. Oh. Hey, the first time I actually got greys was my eyebrows, of all things. I was really surprised at that, and then I'm like, all the times you think of media are like old guys with giant, scrangly eyebrows. I guess that'll be me if I don't take care of them. Fine by me. At least some of my hair's growing. Oh yeah. Now I'm getting into it. What we do? Well, let's see what our stats are. We're at 18 minutes. Oh, come on, don't. This thing. If I knew I'd end up doing this on stream, I would have thrown in for a superior model. Anyway. This is a 19. Right, we're at 19 minutes out of at least an hour. We're at the higher ends of the 13s, so 13s to 15s. Right, 17s. Good to know. My legs were demanding I get back on this proper. We're at 3 miles 90, so we're pushing 4 miles. We're almost halfway there. Won't leave this screen until 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're almost there, baby. 4. Right. Now, for calories, we haven't even hit 100 yet. We're at 97. So I guess we'll stay on this screen until we hit 100. By the way, my dinner only sets me back 400 calories, which is actually not good. I'm trying to lose weight, but not at the point of starving myself. So I'm going to increase my calorie intake on Wednesday. I'm going to go up do me shop. A few more bits of fruit or yogurt throughout the week, throughout the day. Will do me grand. There. 100 calories. I like proper yogurt too, none of that, yogurt flavored drink to get you out of it. I like Greek yogurt, it's lovely. If you're trying to lose weight, it's actually not the best if you eat it in vast quantities. Unless you're doing what I'm doing and eating far below your recommended intake and burning off. Then it's fine. Then you need all that fat. Because you can get the fat-free option. I don't know why. Also heard good things of cottage cheese. Might try that this week. Never really liked cottage cheese, but I never liked a lot of things for a long chunk of my life. Give it a go. Okay, we are at 4 miles, 36. I'll also be an e-beggar and remind everyone that if you go into the description, not only will you find a link to my Blue Sky the superior talking app for people who actually still have souls. Which almost makes it sound like a religious app. I'm sure there are religious people out there on Blue Sky. Religion, if you like, lots of images of cats. So many cats. But got Blue Sky, you got Discord, you got my Twitch where I do most of my gaming, and you have PayPal if you want to throw your boy a few quid extra. Oh, let's see if the music stops or wiggles. No, didn't do it this time. That's him getting his dinner. I could set half the apartment on fire, but he'd still get his, on the dot, get his meals in, get his smoke in. I respect it. Wish I was that organised. Katamari music's actually perfect for this. Hey, Katamari. Oh, all right. 4:75. Fuck me. Eight, 15, 14. Oh! I'm not surprised. It's hit me like a brick. I have to get back into the swing of it. And this is me getting back into the swing of it. Hey, Pepsi Man. Thanks for giving me the jolt I needed. Back in the 90s, I was Pepsi Man. Of course, you wouldn't know with the outfit on. God, I looked good then. Then I got a lifetime supply of Pepsi, and, well, now look at me. Like the real Marlboro Man. Ended up dying of cancer. Oh, there we are. Okay, we are coming close to 25 minutes now, and so far I feel wrecked. I feel absolutely wrecked. So we will be doing our hour, and then anything afterwards, well, as always, is just gravy. On 100 and come on, there, 125 calories. We've done 5 kilometers. Here we are, first kilometer of the day. They're not kilometers, they're miles, mile per hour. I'm glad to see the weight loss in progress, but as it happens, the beard just doesn't appeal to me the same way. The center beard, sure. Side beard, nah. Your boy's scruffy days, I think, are over for the time being. Of course, my electric razor is dog shit. You want to give me a good Christmas gift? An electric razor that isn't dog shit. proper shears thing, you know? My skin's very soft. I got that from my ma. So shaving it isn't always the easiest thing. Unless you have like proper... Of course, if I don't touch it for the next 3 weeks, I'm getting it done. My trip up to Belfast anyway. I don't want a Pepsi, but I wish I could jump into a big thing of Pepsi just to swim around. I wouldn't recommend anyone drinking that Pepsi afterwards. Not thinking of it. That sounds terrible too. That sounds awful. The ice. Give me the ice of the Pepsi. Yeah, the coldness. As for my sciatica, it is making itself known for its first time. Underneath my left buttocks. What's this shit? Okay. Well, they can't all be winners, I suppose. Ambient noise when you're having a bad trip in a GTA game. You're only meant to take 2 tabs, CJ. Hey, we're coming close to 6 miles now. That's about from here to Drumshanbo, I think. Or is it 9? Actually, I think it's 9. I'm gonna get a little slow now. Come on, 150 calories. Ooh, 2, 4. All right, 150 calories, sweet. We're at half an hour. We might have 45 minutes in us. More likely, we have half an hour. Either way, I'll be happy I did this. And it does mean that next time, I should be able to push a good bit more. The real question is, can I? So I'm feeling it, but how much is feeling it to reality? Oh! Thank Christ I was smart enough to put the black shirt on. No one wants to see what's going on with my man moobs. Have a shower right after this. And my clothes all ready to go in there. I didn't put my soaps in there. Bollocks. Alright. Oh, as always, it's getting my sinuses open at least. I gotta remember doing this if I'm on a sneezing bend. And I haven't coughed once. So there's that going. I guess I don't got no more excuses. I say that and then I start getting congested again. The fight's over, my body says I'm clean. Let's see how much I can belt it. I'm gonna give you guys my exact time. 17, 22, 25, 25.5. That's as fast as I can go, apparently. Right now. I've hit 30s before. We'll see. One major factor is there's no real friction. This is as high as it can go. All right, 7. We've done 7 miles out of 10. We can easily do the last 3 and under. Fucking rail shooter bullet hell music going on in the background right now. Stay in the corner of the map, wait until the fire effect dies down. I've been playing Hades again. First one, not the second. My god. That fight with Hades at the end of it takes you a while. Which is good, because it's like he's meant to be the boss. But the one that gets me always at the beginning is the fucking Bone Hydra. Because I know you're meant to get the heads and everything. It's just, when it does its jump, if you cast at the same time, you're pausing there. Range weapon, no. I think damage per second, the fists might be the best choice. Might switch them out when I do my grind for the day on that. Also have to do my grind for the day on Psychonauts. Krendar and I will be doing that later in the month again. And I have to pick up more arrowheads. Can't do anything else, just arrowheads. That's fine by me. Next. Let's see, anything else I have to grind on? Well, besides your ma, of course. Well, we got Final Fantasy VII on Wednesday. But we also have Final Fantasy IV on Tuesday. They'll both be here. Oh, Cyberpunk. I can give you guys a Cyberpunk stream this evening over on Twitch, if I'm feeling up for it. Because we've just unlocked all the map with the exception of the Badlands. At least I think we're not in the Badlands yet. I think we're allowed to go into the Badlands. No, I have to do the Paman quest first. That's right. It isn't too far off. I want to get as many quests in as possible, you know? Okay, we are coming close to 7 miles. 7. Come on, 7 miles, 0.7. 7, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Oh. Maybe at 200 calories burned off. We are at 38. Coming close to 38 minutes. Like I also said before, there won't be a New Year's stream because I'll be out actually enjoying myself with real people. But I'll try to upload a few pictures on Discord. I'm actually looking forward to it. I get to interact with more people than I tend to. In a social setting with alcohol, which is always nice. Plus, I should be having a friend coming down to visit me at the same time, which is always nice. And on top of that, with all the weight loss I've been going on, I should be looking pretty damn good. I made a promise on a Discord, I think at the end of January or maybe February, when I realized I was really losing the weight, to take a picture of myself in a t-shirt I liked, in a mildly erotic pose, or at least just a nice picture of me, and then wait a year and take it again and see it the weight loss. And I can tell it's gonna look good on me. I mean, it already looked good on me. I didn't look too bad. All right. We are at 8 miles, 40, and we are around about 40 minutes. So let's get to that 9, and then I won't be so worried, you know? Come on, 9. 8:50. Gotta get that 10 miles in an hour. I'm done here. Wash up. Obviously wash down the machine first. Wash up. Have a shower. Do my game grinding for future streams. And then it's getting pretty dark. I'm guessing it's near around 6. Oh, I can't tell from this angle. Well, if I started at 4, it's almost 5 now. It'll be around about 6 by the time I've finished everything. Maybe then I'll do the Cyberpunk stream. I gotta put more effort into that than, say, Yakuza, because it's just bigger. It'll take longer. We haven't even started Phantom Liberty yet. There's a good demo disc music from PlayStation 1. Come on, 9. We're at 9. Oh, here comes the congestion. 9.5. Well, 9. Come on, no. All right, we're at 9 miles. There. Now we're in the home stretch. And we still have 17 minutes to get that extra mile. Easily done. Especially because my average has gone up a bit. It's now 14 to 16 on average, rather than 13 to 14. Hell yeah. Every time you start exercising, there's this dread that kind of you have to climb over. Unless you're like really like motivated, pumped into it. Every fiber you're beating at the start is like, no, not again. But after you climb over that, it's like, oh yeah, I wish I hadn't wasted all that energy resisting this shit. And I'm well past that now. Instead, any pain I'm feeling is genuine pain because of the sciatica. And a little bit of stress from the thighs because they're not used to this anymore. They will be in a few days. This time next week, should be all back to normal. Especially if I increase my calorie intake. All about that protein. Though I have to say, the sheer amount of products that have protein in it now. I watch Dylan B. Hollis's brother on Shorts. And like he was showing off some stuff that even he thought was too insane. Like they were putting protein in spices. Or peanut butter. It's already protein. I sometimes get these really cheap chicken nuggets that aren't actually that bad tasting at all. They're just very small. Get a huge bag of them for like 72 quid. 72 quid? You get 72 in them for like a £5. Damn, I didn't think inflation was that bad yet. But I had them for so long now that they're starting to advertise themselves as protein. High in protein. Everything has to be protein this, protein that. You need your protein, but Christ. And I don't need it nearly as much as someone who's trying to get fucking, like, cut. I hit the weights, but it's nothing. It's just to keep my arms from going noodles. I have a slight bit of resistance when I lift something heavy. Same reason I do the hand grip. I'm not trying to get strong, I'm trying to get lean. Leaner. I'm never going to be a medium. I have a pair of medium boxers in there that I don't know where I found them. I think I bought them by accident. No, I bought them thinking I could fit in them one day. And I don't want to be that fucking lean. Give my fat dumpy a pair of larges and I'm happy for it. That's my goal. Speaking of goals, how are we doing? Woohoo! 9.82. .9. We're on our home stretch now. And we still have roughly about 9 minutes to go. So that's all gravy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bare minimum. Woo! And our calories have done 10 miles in an hour. Well, 50 minutes actually. And our calories is at 241. So I would have burned off me dinner at least doing this. Not that I needed to burn off the excess blubber. But still, it's good to think about what we put into our bodies. Like that calorie-controlled Tesco chicken curry meal, you get next to nothing in it. But, oh, my legs are going to be feeling this. They're tangling and tingling like crazy. Not good. Oh my God, I got the time all wrong. We're only at 48 minutes. So, with 13 minutes to spare, I did head. Now, do I go for longer? In 10 minutes, or do I wrap it up? I'm feeling good right now. Will I feel good in 10 minutes? Dunno. But we'll see. By the way, I'm looking at myself, bobbing my head. And every few seconds, you'll see my eyes looking away. That's me looking at my own eyes. And that's autism at work. We just can't look at each other in the eyes for too long. It's like putting two magnets together. They just bounce off each other. They don't feel right. They don't feel right at all. You feel it in your arms. It's weird. It's a bit unnatural. And you can train yourself. As far as I'm aware, you can train yourself. God knows I've tried all my life. You can train yourself to stop doing the bird thing where you move your head and your eyes at the same time. But keep some of that, especially when you're talking to someone a little shorter than you. That's not too bad. That shows dominance. No, it doesn't. Actually, kind of can. Depends on the context. Here, I'll use these too. Why not? Do 10 of these. I don't trust them. I always feel like I'm going to snap them and I'm going to whack my eye out or something. Happens on stream. We got a law case and I'll have a kick-ass. Eye patch. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I'm so glad that fucking horn thing is a thing of the past now. But some of these other songs are pretty good. I'd actually remake this playlist. Apparently this is what they list, the person who put the playlist up listens to when they work out. I'd keep some of the songs. Maybe I should make my own playlist of songs I know I won't get in trouble over. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, that's not a bad idea. Should look into that after this. Because I do the trucking stream for the slow streams. Oh, I could do without this, for example. Oh, we're getting close to the end now, folks. Like I said, the bare minimum. Got 8 more minutes. Slowed down a bit, but I hit my goal. Rather, let's have a new goal. Let's see about getting to 300 calories. We are at 260, funny word. Well, it's actually the 60 and the 9 that makes it the funny number. There you go. 269. An Ouroboros eating its own tail. And it's also not always the most fun position to be in, especially if you're out of shape. Wouldn't recommend it. What toys are for. Or a third partner. Speaking of music, I finally heard that new Taylor Swift album, and God, that's dog shit. She can sing, and she can put out songs that aren't the worst, but it was just so disjointed. The Ophelia song in particular I'm thinking of. It's like, this is it? This is the thing that's like making her all this new amount of money when she already had all the money in the world? Heard the new Gorillaz song though. It's ethereal as ever. I always regret not seeing them up in Malahide Castle when I had the chance. I mean, I know it would just be a bunch of holograms up on stage, but it'd be an event. Alright, we're at... Come on. We're at 280 calories. 281. Good thing I put the light on when I did. You can see behind me here, the events of being so far up north this time of year. Of course, we go any further, and yeah. I've never danced before. Wish I was a maniac. I'd probably be a great artist. Probably use people's blood is all. Any medium's a good medium. Except for the medium show. I don't think I like that. We're at 12 miles now. Not bad. Now by this logic, if I could do 2 hours, I would end up being able to get to 20 by the end of hour 2. And 20 miles would net me right there on the border with Northern Ireland. That's how far we are. Give or take a little bit. And let's be real here. I tend to take rather than give. Well, the stream says an hour. My clock says 57. But unfortunately, I'm only at 95.6. Well, actually 96 now. Means pumping it into high gear. 300 calories. I've done this before where I've killed 400 calories. One of these days I should just do a stream where the calorie goal is what I'm going for. $98. All right, 92, 94, 96, 98, 300. Woo! All right. It's still a minute 40 to go. Ooh, all right, we're in the home stretch now. Been enjoying the stream? Sure, like, share, subscribe. Check out the links in the description. You know what to do at this point. As for next time I'll be back, well, like I said, I'll probably give you guys a Twitch stream playing Cyberpunk this evening. So be sure to tune in for that. Oh, I gotta do my arm exercises too. That's fine. I do them at my own pace. But next time I'll be here will be tomorrow for Bearded Ramblings. Very important Bearded Ramblings episode. We have a bit of an announcement to make. One that I'll be very curious to see how people respond. And then on Monday, you guys will get Legacy of Ashes, another Fallout stream. Then on Tuesday, I'll upload the video. We have UFF. Then Wednesday we have UFF. Then on Thursday, I'll probably give you guys another one of these. And I'll also give you guys another one of these probably on Monday as well. And then another one on Saturday. At least I think Saturday's free. Oh, we did an hour. Okay. Now, I've done 310 calories in 1 hour. Do I stop here or do I keep going? I could keep going. But I'm not. Because while the spirit is willing, the flesh is squishy and bruised. Gotta get back into the swing of things. So, an hour is nothing to sniff your nose at. Only get 24 of those, and a lot of those you spend sleeping. So, ooh, the sweat, you can see it on my forehead. All right. Well, that's as good enough time as any to wrap it up. Thank you so much for showing up. Thank you so much for watching. You know what to do. Links in the description. This will be uploaded pretty goddamn soon. It's a part of a collection, by the way, called Cardio. I'm getting my cardio in on low energy videos. And while I don't really feel low energy right now, my body is like, right, you've had enough. Sorry, mate, you're cut off. Oh, I'm sweating all over the pad here on the floor. Alright, I'm going to wipe down this machine, hop into the shower, change my clothes out, have myself a nice soothing cup of tea. Oh, I gotta go outside and get milk. God damn it. I knew I had to do something. Bollocks. Alright. Most likely see you guys this evening over on Twitch. Take care. Treat your body with respect. Drink your water. Bye.